Right, I've got both rifles here, so what I'm going to do is measure the height of the scope. Now the Zulus on the Kraul here is okay, so just get a rough example from the cheek piece to the centre of that, so that's measuring about 6. So now we come to the Kraul, and that's measuring just under 6, I think. Yeah, it's just a fraction under 6. So the standoff is quite the same, almost the same. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to take the Kraul out and in real time I'm going to detach the scope from the rifle, but first I will take a shot to see if it's still on 0. If it is still on 0, I will then take the scope off the rifle and also off the riser block, and then reassemble back in its same place. As you can see, my eyepiece there going down to that red line, so that's where I need it to be in the correct position. And then I'll take a few shots to see if it's still in 0. And that's the final part of the test. So the scope height is almost the same on both rifles now. Okay, so once I get outside, it's still early in the morning at the moment. It's only 4 o'clock in the morning, so I can't go out until around about 8, 8:30. So I'll see you then. Bye. Right, good morning. Another nice sunny morning. I apologise in advance about these videos. This is the final part now of the riser and of course the Saiton scope. I'm going to take 5 shots at the top bullseye. As you can see, top bullseye. I'm going to take 5 shots to see if the 0 is still on, and if it's not, or if it is, I'll take the scope off the gun and also the visor, separate them, and then reassemble, and on the bottom target I'll take another 5 shots and see if it's still on 0. So at the moment I'm taking 5 shots on the top target to see if it's still on 0. If it is, I'll take the scope off, dismantle it from the gun, from the riser, then reassemble and shoot the bottom target with 5 shots, or maybe even the whole carriage, what's ever left. Okay, so and if I get time I want to chronograph it as well, because after stripping this down the other day, I don't know whether what the foot pounds are shooting. I like between about 9.5, 10.5, especially for back garden shooting. Okay. So we'll get on with it. The video is running, so let's go up. Right, okay, so at the moment you can see the little red dot, I hope. I don't know whether I'm counting or the card's counting, but it makes no difference. Safety's off and I'm ready to fire the first shot. And these are with the H&N Barracuda FT pellets. So this is the final part. Yeah, and that's a bullseye. Yeah, it's 2 in the ball. It's 3 in the ball. That's in a ball, but just to the left. And that's mostly me moving the rifle. Last shot. Yes, and that's in the ball. A nice, small, neat hole. Right, okay, I'll turn the scope off. Right, okay. So the scope's off, and now I'm going to dismantle it. Take it all off. First I take the scope off the riser. Right, that's the scope off. Now I'm taking the riser off. And that's the riser up. As I say, a lot of people don't do this, but I think it's very, very important, because when you start servicing your rifle, you should always take your scope off. A lot of people I've seen, they just tip it upside down and put it on the stand with the scope on. No, I don't like that. I'd rather keep the scope really safe. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put the riser back on. And I'll pull it to one side. You can see it moving, so I'll pull it to one side and just slightly tighten these 2 screws up. Right, they're just nipped up, and now I'll put the scope back on. Now you can see my red mark here. That's where the edge of the rubber eyepiece sits. And I've got the rowel in the wrong place, so I've got to move that again. Okay, so the rail should be now in the right place for the scope to go on. And I've noticed this Picatinny, what's on this rail, don't really hold the scope. It just slides backwards and forwards, which once again is a bad design, because the bolts should lock into the grooves, and then you know it's all in place. Just tighten the scope down. Right, okay, so that's all in line again. I can turn the scope back on. And this time we're going for the bottom target. We're going to go for the bottom target, and I'll start recording now. And I can't see. Yeah, it's recording. Right, okay, so we'll start again. As I say, now this is the absolute final part. If it's not on zero now, it means I've got to re-zero it. And in future, that's what you would have to do every time you take the scope off, which you don't want. You need the scope to be zeroed every time you take it off and put it on. Right, okay, so we're on the bottom target. And that's in the ball. 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 And that was the last shot. So I took 5 on top. That leaves 7. So 7 went in the bottom ball. Very, 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 very good. I'm pleased with that cheap eBay riser. It works. I had my doubts, but it works. Right, okay. I also got down there the matches and a spanner. Now this is how I done it in the shed. So I want to see, so I've got to come down on zoom. Oh. Right, I've got to come down on zoom, and I've got to hit the spanner. That spanner will fall, I hope, and that should ignite the matches. Well, that's how I done it in the shed, and that's how it worked. Okay, so we'll have a go. Dear me. Watch the matches. Spanner didn't fall. Oh dear. At least I hit it. Oh, there's a shadow there. Oh, bloody hell. Did I hit the shadow? I don't know. Oh, no, and it still didn't work. Oh, dear me, I don't believe that. Right, there's a fishing line on that spanner somewhere. I'm going to get it out of the way. Shoot the fishing line. Try to. Right, there's the fishing line. Oh, close. Oh, dear me. Bloody hard trying to shoot a fishing line, isn't it? Dear me. Is it? Alright, there's a knot. I can just about make out a knot on top of that spanner. See it? There. Dear me, I don't believe that. Right, go for the spanner top where I think the fishing line is. Go for the spanner top where I think the fishing line's tied. Let's go on magnification. Three more shots. Trying to see that fishing line. Oh, bloody hard. I can see the shadow. That's it, that's got it. Dear me. Okay, so there's the matches and they didn't light. And it still didn't light. Well, I can't believe that didn't light that match. That's how I did it in the shed. Just dropped a spanner. Yeah, anyway, coming back to these, the test. I'm quite happy with the test. All I need to do now is trying to shoot small targets, so I don't know whether to go and put up a couple of BBs oh no, I better chronograph. Oh no, I can't. I'm using. Oh, I should be able to. I think. I'm using the phone for the camera, aren't I? Well, first of all, I'll put a couple of BBs up. Okay, there's a couple of BBs up there, down there, and I just load in a few more pellets. At the moment, I just put in 6, I think. It's 4, 5, 6. Right, okay, so let's see if I can see the BBs. Yeah, just about. There's one there and one there. I think this time I better lower the tripod legs down a bit. See, that's better. Okay, so I'm loaded, and I'm going to go for the right hand BB first. And that's took that out. That's took that out. I'm so pleased about that. And now I'm going to go for the left hand BB. And that's took that out. And they're both taken out without touching the wood. So they're 6mm BBs, and as I say, they've both been taken out without touching the wood. Very good. I go back to the bullseye target, and then I'll have to turn the cameras off and set the chronograph up. Right, okay, so I'm on the bottom one. Yeah, it's straight through the hole. Going through the hole now. I think this is the last shot, is it? It could be. Or that last one was the last shot. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so I'm well pleased. The Beeman's back on par. Ready to take small targets. So I'm going to turn off the cameras and set the chronograph up and reload 12 shots into the magazine, and we'll take a 12 shot string on the chronograph. And as I say, I want it to be around about 9.5 to 10.5 pounds, foot-pounds. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. I'll turn this off first. Okay, and I'll turn this one off.
$631, 130,
point,
6, $631, 130,
point,
6, $629, 129,
point,
6, $622, 126,
point,
8, $619, 125,
point,
8, $624, 127,
point,
7, $624, 127,
point,
7, $619, 125,
point,
8, $615, 124, 615, 124, 610, 122,
point,
1,
last bullet,
605, 120,
point,
2,
empty magazine,
And it's recording, and we're going to go up to that bullseye and see how many we can get through. Okay. Yeah, they're just going through the same hole. The old FT pellets, fantastic with this Beeman. But you know, if you've got a Beeman, it might not be, they might not be any good for you. I mean, when you think about it, I've tuned this gun up really for the FTs. I think this is going to be the last shot. No, one more. Well, you can't ask for better than that, can you? I mean, how many shots? So there's 17 pellets. I put 5 through the first shot when I first started, 12 now, and down there you've got 24 shots. So 17 in that bullseye and 24 in that one. Yeah, well pleased, well pleased. Good old Beeman, well done. Got so excited I didn't drink my tea. Right, okay, I'll turn the scope off. Magazine's out. It's decocked. Lever forward, safety's on, and that's it. You can see the chronograph on the rifle just here. Yeah, I don't know whether it's captured any footage or not, but I'll have a look. I think it's running around about 600 PS, 600. $620 FPS. But I'll have to have a look at a couple of videos how to use the chronograph, because I forgot how to use it. Mind you, I weren't very good in the first place. But so anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next shoot. See you later, bye. Oh, if you liked it, please thumbs up and leave your comments, okay? And I will see you later. Bye bye.